Roblox used to make their own toys, but they don't sell them anymore since 2023. So today I'm going to be going and making my own illegal Roblox toys. Now why is this illegal? Well, Roblox didn't actually make these, and I'm just going to be 3D printing these Roblox figures that I found online. First of all, let's go and find out what Roblox toys we're actually going to make. I could go and make a bacon head. This one looks pretty cool. It's a Dominus with a sword, and apparently it's a premium file for your desktop, which seems pretty cool, I guess. Oh yeah, a Roblox bloxy boombox. Now that I'm all up for that. Now if you don't know how 3D printing works, basically I go and choose one of these files and send it to a printer like a normal printer, and then it makes it in real life as a 3D item. I could go and get some Robux, but this is the old Robux design, so I'm hoping we can find the updated one. I think this might be a pretty fun thing to make. This is literally just the Roblox logo. It's not something that Roblox makes or anything you can do, but you can 3D print out the Roblox logo like this. How about a dancing banana? Something about this looks cursed and I just can't put my finger on it. We could even go and recreate our own Dominus. Imagine if I print one big enough that I could actually wear it. Now that would be a good idea. I could make my own real life Dominus. Let me know if you want me to see me make one. Ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to have a bloxy. If you don't know what bloxy is, Roblox goes and gives these awards out to people who win something in a specific category. For example, best video game or best creator, they get this as a real life item. Well, I've always wanted to own one, but I can't, so I'm gonna be 3D printing this today. I managed to find someone who has a Robux file. Now, if you wanna go and find out how 3D printing works, let me go and show you. Your first step is to go and download this. This is called Robux, which is definitely not Robux, but maybe they didn't want to get fined since they're technically stealing the Robux logo. What we're gonna go and do is download this, which looks pretty sus. Downloading in 3, 2, 1. You know what you should do in 3, 2, 1? Like this video and subscribe. Now I've got some interesting files. There is a license. What do you mean? Okay, there's a license that it was licensed under this person, but they didn't actually design it. Technically the license is under Roblox, but sure. There is a set of images. Do I want to click on these? Am I gonna get a virus by opening this? I have no idea. Okay, so there's an image of just part of the design, right? So I think we're gonna have to print this in multiple stages. There's one with a sword and one without a sword. I don't know which one we want to print yet, but now if you go into files, there is a ton of different files. There is a Blender file, which is like the 3D file, and then something called an STL file. Now, if you happen to have a 3D printer, an STL is basically what we need to go and code it to go and print this product. This version has the sword, and I think there's two different versions. Yeah, this one says there is a version without a sword, which should theoretically go and print easier because swords pretty complicated. This is the bloxy direct import. So this is all in one if you want to print it all at once, but I think we might be better off printing in stages because we can just print the stand in one piece. I also note that it's got like two little plugs. Does that mean that on the character, like the base has little holes? It does. Okay, so this is actually pretty useful information. What I'm gonna do with it is actually go and start with coding the base plate to go and work. So I'm gonna be loading up something called a slicer, which is the program that I use to go and 3D print items. I've imported it. It looks absolutely tiny. So what I'm gonna have to do is go and upscale this. The thing is, I'm gonna have to memorize the exact amount that I have scaled it to go and match with what we are going and printing for the second part, because if not, even if it's like a centimeter out, then the legs won't actually slot in. So what we have here is the base plate, which is pretty cool. And then right here, we have the character. So we need to go and make sure we upscale this to the exact same amount, which is 1720 on this build plate. And there we go. So theoretically, if we were to go and slot these two together, this should go and make the bloxy award, which I'm gonna go and test right now if these things go and match. And yeah, it looks like it would be a pretty perfect match if we were to go and print this. It will look like this, and this will be like the actual size of it if you want to go and see. It's apparently going to be 6 centimeters tall and 6 centimeters wide, which I don't know how it's that long. I feel like something's gone wrong there. But I'm gonna go and figure that out. Next, what I need to do is go and slice it. Now that means it will allow me to find out how long it will take for this thing to go and print and we can go and preview this. Apparently this is going to use 46 grams of filament. Filament is the plastic material that we go and melt down, and if we go and check this out, we can see how the 3D print kind of works. Does this make sense to you guys? So this is what it's going to do. When I start the print, it's going to print this layer, and the 3D printer is going to like print all of the plastic like this onto the product, and I should end up with this. But this will take me 5 hours and 40 minutes just to build a base plate, which sounds like a very long time. So I'm going to try and like change the settings a bit, make it a little bit more hollow, as I think this is quite dense and we don't necessarily need it to be that strong realistically. I'm going to go and recode this, set this up, and go and send it to the printer once it is programmed. So I have just changed it and reduced the amount of infill, but that would mean this takes 5 hours and 6 minutes, but it's definitely not going to be as sturdy, so maybe I should keep it at the 5% that we originally had and go and send this file to my printer. 5 hours is a very long time, so this video is definitely going to take multiple days to go and print just some of these products, which is kind of crazy. But we're gonna go and get this and send it to the printer right now. So this is quite a small setup. This is a pretty cheap 3D printer. I'm gonna go and pre-program this, and we're gonna be going and using a black filament. So let's go and turn this on. The power switch is at the back, and then I need to go and level it. So it's gonna take a while to heat up. It's gonna make some horrible noises. And this is going to take 5 hours just to print the base plate, and then we're going to also print the figure after those 5 hours are up. So this will take a little while. If you've never seen 3D printing before, this is the process of how it looks. The filament is extruded and it goes around really quickly, going and drawing lines and extruding the plastic to go and create a 3D print. So basically it goes and sculpts it and layers it one piece at a time, and at the end of it, it will go and have me the figure. Unfortunately, the head decided to not stick to the bed of this, resulting in it going all squiggly, but that can be fixed with a bit of super glue and some resculpting. So I'm going to attempt to fix this, and then go and show you the finished products. This is the figure that we have just 3D printed. As you can see, it has come out looking pretty cool, exactly how the model was supposed to look. But we know for a fact that the bloxy needs a stand. So we printed the stand, and if this has gone correctly, these two things should just like slot together. Then I'd probably like glue it and it should work. So we're about to find out right now if this works and if we have successfully made our own fake bloxy. Oh, okay, so if you can't see already, it's got these little holes in the bottom, so it should slot in. Oh, perfect. Now I have officially made my own official fake Roblox bloxy award. How cool is this? Now I've always wanted one of these as I was a kid, and I thought it would be really fun to go and make one, and the results are actually pretty good. This is better than I was expecting it to look, to be honest. This does look pretty similar to the real thing. Obviously, the real one would be like made out of silver or gold, but I thought it kind of looked like pretty cool like this. But if you want to see me spray paint it gold, you can let me know in the comment section, and maybe I'll spray paint it gold for a video. But overall, I think this is pretty fun. I do like this. Now let's go and check in on the other stuff that we printed from Roblox. This is a Robux. That's right, we were able to successfully print our own real life Robux. This is what it looks like. It is identical. This is what it would be like if we tried to go and have a real currency that was Robux. Now, maybe for a video, I should try and go and use these in a shop or something and like try and pay with these. I think it would be pretty funny to like say, oh, can I have a Robux gift card? And then you pay with Robux. Let me know. And as for the other items that I made, I also decided to make a tiny Adopt Me figure. Since my channel, I typically upload Adopt Me videos, I thought, why not go and create a very detailed, tiny shower dragon? Now, this just is a good idea so you guys can understand how much detail a 3D printer can do. As you can see, there is a lot of like tiny little dots and stuff on it. That's probably because I printed this way too small than it should be. In fact, like half of this stuff is like
literally one layer thin. It's so thin that you can't really see it. It's kind of cool though. So this is an Adopt Me Shadow Dragon. It's pretty cool. It literally looks like an Adopt Me Shadow Dragon. It's got all of the details in it, and it's tiny. Okay, Adopt Me doesn't even sell figures this small. I thought it'd be quite fun to go and print, and it was successful. In fact, I think the Robux is pretty much the same size as this dragon, just so you guys can understand a little reference. As for this sculpture, maybe I can like stick the robot. Oh my goodness, I just made a new award. I have made the Robux trophy. Oh yeah, look at that. Should I glue it in place? I think that'll be quite funny actually. Let's do that. Ta-da! I have officially made my own fake Roblox toys. This is the best Roblox trophy ever to be created. Now, you should let me know who I should gift this to. Should I go and make like an award ceremony and give the fake toy to someone? I think overall, this is pretty cool. And I do like how this looks. Let me know in the comment section what fake Roblox toys I should go and make next. And I might go and make them. Maybe I'll make like a 3D printed Creekcraft. Let me know in the comments if you want to see that. If you enjoyed this video, click it to go and watch another video that YouTube thinks you're gonna love to watch next that I made. That's right, YouTube actually selected this video just for you. So click it right now to go and watch it. YouTube says you should.